morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. It is early and I'm sitting here with the door wall open, listening to the birds. It just got done raining, not a heavy rain, just a nice light spring rain. And the smell is wonderful coming in the door. There's buds on the trees. And I went downstate last weekend to visit my grandkids. It's only 200 miles away. And the trees were all full of leaves and flowers were popping up everywhere. And we're behind up here because we're colder. We're in northern Michigan. So it is so nice to see all the little buds coming out on the trees and that smell coming in. There is nothing that can mimic the smell of rain in the springtime. I love it. I am just sitting here drinking my coffee and contemplating going out for my walk this morning. I am doing a walking challenge here on this channel for the month of May, and I have been working on a few things. I'm gonna move you back a little bit. I feel like we're just too close. I have been working on my pace. I have been picking up my pace when I walk. I have been switching off and on, wearing my weighted vest when I walk. And I also have been working on increasing the amount of steps or miles that I'm going during the day. I don't have a specific goal of steps that I want to hit every day. I do wear a watch with a tracker, and I have been watching my steps increase, but I don't have a number. It's nice to hit 10,000 steps in a day. My goal is to work on my pace and just go for several walks during the day. I'm just trying to become more active. Even going to the grocery store, I'm parking further out and walking, that kind of thing. Just trying to be more aware of my activity and making sure that I am being physically active. So today I plan on going for a walk. The rain is supposed to stop here in just a little bit. I bought a new raincoat and I hope it works. The other day I was wearing my rain jacket in a video that I've had for many years that I had thrifted at a thrift store. So who knows how old it is. Zipped it up and it ripped, and then I pulled the little string for the hat and it just pulled right out. So I was like, okay, time to get a new one. So I'm gonna be testing that today to see how waterproof it is. Got it on Amazon and the reviews were good on it, but it seems, the material seems awful thin. So we'll see how that goes. Today, my plan is to go for my normal walk around the lake, which is about 2 miles. And then I have been also going out and walking for about 10 to 15 minutes after my meals. I typically eat 2 meals a day. Sometimes I'll have a snack in between. It just, it all depends. I'm also going to go to our little local gym that I just joined recently. It's in the city hall, which used to be an old high school, and it's really cool. It's small town, and they have a nice little gym facility in there, and it's only $50 a year per person. And so I signed up for that. I'm gonna go do some machines today. I'm trying to get resistance in 2 times a week. That's my goal. And if I end up doing more than twice a week, then that's a bonus. I plan on going there today and doing some machines, and right next door is our little local thrift store. So I'm gonna go in there and look around too. Ed is out hunting this morning. He got up at 4 o'clock this morning and went out, and he's out in the woods hunting for turkey. It is turkey hunting season here in northern Michigan, and our contractors are supposed to show up today too to finish working on the gazebo on the deck. I showed the gazebo yesterday in my video. If you missed it, I'll probably show it again today, but we are gonna have an outdoor kitchen right outside the door here. We're so excited about it. So I wanna talk to you a little bit about how I have lost over 55 pounds. I get a lot of questions on my weight loss. How did I lose the weight? Am I still in weight loss mode, or am I in maintenance? I have been eating a low carb, meat-based, ketogenic carnivore-ish, some days, diet. Over the past 3.5 years, I've eliminated junk food. I've eliminated sugar, pasta, bread, ultra-processed foods. Don't eat chips or popcorn or candy or anything like that anymore. And I don't have cheat days. I have never gone back since I started eating this way. The main reason that I started eating this way was for my health. I did a video yesterday about migraines and how I had severe debilitating migraines. They were horrible, and I had joint pain. I could not get up off the floor without having issues trying to get up, pain, stiffness. And so that was the main reason why I started eating this way. The bonus and the fun benefit to this was weight loss. I was overweight. I've lost over 50 pounds since I started eating this way. I've lost a lot of inches. I don't have my exact amount of inches, but I'll look it up later and post it here. Total body inches. When you eat a high protein, fat, animal-based diet, your body holds on to muscle, which is really good as we age. Your body protects the muscles and it burns fat. The most important things though is when you're eating a high protein, high fat diet, you have to bring your carbs down as low as you can get them. Odds are when you consume fat and carbs together, you will gain weight and continue to gain weight as long as you're eating the high carbs and high fat. Your body will prioritize burning carbs over fat, and your body will store fat. So when you are eating a high protein, high fat diet, you need to make sure that you are keeping your carbs low so that your body will burn your body fat. And that's what I've been doing all of these years. Now, it took me a while to start really losing weight. I feel like my body was so sick. I had so many things going on that all the energy and nutrition that I was eating, everything was going to the healing process. And then once I started to feel better, my weight started trending downward. When you eat a high protein diet, your body holds on to muscle mass, and it doesn't always reflect on the scale as a huge loss. But your body transformation is changing. Your body size goes down. The weight on the scale can sometimes seem slower or tricky because you feel like you have lost a lot of weight, but you've really just lost a lot of fat and you're still holding on to your muscle. I started out I was wearing a 1X, but they were getting tight on me. So you might as well say I was almost in a 2X, okay? 2X felt comfortable. And this shirt that I'm wearing today, this is merch over in my Etsy shop for my Low Carb Revelation business. This shirt is a size medium. And most things that I wear now are a size medium. Some things I wear a large and still depends on how the clothing items are made. If they run smaller, obviously, I'm gonna wear a large if I want it to fit comfortably. So how I lost the weight was being consistent, most important. As I said earlier, I did not take cheat days. I do not take cheat days. They're not worth it. There is no food on this planet that is worth having to risk having a migraine like I used to have, or having the joint pain come back, having the weight gain come back on. Another thing is eating clean, whole, one ingredient, God-given foods. I am a firm believer that God gave us food. He provided us with food to eat to nourish our bodies, and that's what we do best on. So I eat as clean as I possibly can. I do eat some foods that come in packages, but I read the labels and make sure I know what the ingredients are and my body can tolerate them. Another thing that I think has helped me to lose weight is I increased my protein at every meal that I eat. I start out with a large meal for breakfast. You all have seen some of the meals that I eat for breakfast, and I've had women say to me, that's a lot of food. I could never eat that amount of food. but here I am doing it and losing weight. I'm still losing weight, by the way. I'll talk to you about maintenance in a minute. I start with a big animal protein dominant meal. And then if I have a snack in the middle of the day, it's usually a protein shake, or like yesterday, I had some egg salad with some chicken breast chips. I make sure that my snacks, if I have them, are protein packed as well. And then I have an animal protein dominant dinner. And I don't eat late at night. And I really think that that has a lot to do with the weight loss and the good sleep that I have, not having a bunch of food in my stomach when I go to sleep. I'm also a pretty active person. I'm not sedentary. I'm on the move all the time. I have increased my walking recently and I feel better, but I really feel that the biggest part of this is diet. And once you get that dialed in, then the other stuff comes, the exercise, because you start feeling better. When I first started losing weight, I didn't feel like exercising. I couldn't hardly walk. I had inserts that I had to wear in my shoes because my feet hurt so bad. I had plantar fasciitis. I had tendonitis in my Achilles tendon. I couldn't do a whole lot of exercise. So I had to lose some weight before I could start exercising. So diet is the biggest part of this. So that's how I've lost over 50 pounds. Now, maintenance part, I don't have a specific number in my head that I would like to be my goal weight. Still have some body fat that I would like to lose. Let's get real here. I'm a woman in my 50s. I am not an extreme bodybuilder going out and lifting weights all the time and doing high aerobic activities. I am just a regular woman in my 50s, and I may carry some body fat on me for the rest of my life. And I'm okay with that. I'm learning to be content with how I look. I'm learning to embrace how I look and just be okay with it. I feel incredible. That's the most important thing in this whole journey that I have been on, because I have been healed of so many health issues that I had. And if I only got rid of the migraines and the joint pain and I never lost weight, I still would continue to eat this way. So that's a little bit about maintenance. I don't think I'm there yet, but I just stay consistent. And if my body says, let's release some more fat, then let's do it. So I'm going to finish this cup of coffee and go out for my walk. I'll see you soon. All right, I am out for my walk this morning. I'm about 1 mile in, and I'm wearing my cute rain jacket. Got off of Amazon. It's not really raining, it's just very humid. I picked bright yellow because, for one thing, when it's raining, I want to feel bright. And also, if there's any cars coming, they could see me from a mile away. So this does come in different colors, but I like the yellow because, you know, it's cheerful. I want to talk to you about something. When I started this challenge back right before May 1st, I was talking about fitting into these shorts that I thrifted. That's the reason why I started this challenge. I wanted to do an 8-week challenge to just really challenge myself to see if I could get into these Bermuda shorts that I thrifted. And I can get into them, but they're very tight, and I want them to fit me looser. So over in my Patreon group, we're doing a whole wellness challenge. And for me, wellness as a whole is body, mind, and spirit, making sure you're nurturing all of those things, because we are 3 parts. And we're nourishing our bodies with this good food that we eat, and exercising, and prioritize sleep, manage stress, you know, just all the things that go with the thought process, right? And then our spirits need to be nurtured as well. So I started this devotional over in our Patreon group. The devotional is an 8-week devotional by Kelly Winner. She's a fitness trainer. And I just thought that it would be really good for nourishing our spirits over there. I almost didn't do it. I talked to them about it. I kind of felt like inadequate, I guess, to do it. But I am so glad that I went through with it.
I talked in another video about how women are messaging me, telling me that they are rededicating their lives back to the Lord and that they're getting closer to God, and that this, this has been such a huge part of the challenge for them. And I told them the other day, I don't even care at this point if those shorts don't even budge. I don't care if they don't loosen up. I don't care if they get tighter. I was kind of concerned when I first started the challenge to do it like on YouTube, where thousands of people could see me potentially fail at not fitting in these shorts, right? And so at this point, women's lives are changing, and I don't even care if those shorts loosen up on me or not. It's just so amazing how this challenge has worked out. I really feel that this was ordained by God. He was the one putting the thoughts into my head to do this challenge. I fought with it in the beginning with the devotional part, but now that has become over there the biggest part, and it's just amazing. I just wanted to share that because sometimes our focus can be just on weight loss and fitting into a dress or a pair of shorts, and that's not the whole picture. When you look at the whole picture, there's much more. Make sure that you are nourishing all parts of yourself. And so I just thought that was really great. So I'm winded, been walking pretty fast. I'm gonna finish up here this loop. I'm gonna go home, grab some Element, and then go off to the gym and do some weights, and then rifting. The fun part, mosquitoes are coming out. All right, I'm back and I'm in the garage and I'm grabbing an Element. Element is something that I love to drink every day, especially after a workout. And I have worked up a sweat underneath this rain jacket. So I'm going to be drinking some sparkling today. This is the black cherry lime. This is really good. This is a great way to replace, sorry for the close-up, the electrolytes that you lose when you sweat. Element has a science-backed ratio of sodium, magnesium, and potassium. Everything you need when you need to replace your electrolytes. I'm fogging up my glasses. I'm gonna drink this down, and then I'm gonna go to the gym and do some weights. Can you believe that? Can you believe I'm doing that? So if you wanna try Element, Element has an offer for my viewers. If you go to the link that is right here on the screen at drinkelement.com/low carb revelation. The link will be down below this video at the top of the description. You can make a purchase of anything on the website, and Element will send you a free sample pack. This is real life, people. Just like this one. I carry this in my car so that I have extra electrolytes when I am out on the go. This has 8 different flavors of these little drink mix packs that you can mix in water. I think that's upside down. I have my glasses on. When you place your order, Element will send you a free sample pack just like this one right along with your order, so you can sample all the different flavors, keep in your car like I do, and you've always got them on hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and drink my Element. Thank you, Element, for sponsoring this video. All right, this humidity has got me a hot mess. This is what my hair does when it's humid, but it's okay. That's what hats are for, right? So I just got out of the gym and I am now going into the thrift store to see if I can find anything fun. All right, I'll check in with you later on. Excuse the wet hair here. I just got out of the shower. I am hungry. It is 11:30. Haven't had anything to eat. Just had my coffee this morning. I had a scoop of perfect keto collagen in my coffee and a little bit of heavy cream and some iodine drops. To the gym and worked out. Then I went to the thrift store. I found a few little fun things to list in my Etsy shop. I have an Etsy shop, if you don't know, and I sell some fun things over there, some vintage things. It's just getting started, so you can go check that out if you want to. I also found 3 pair of Loft sandals, new with tags, 50 cents a pair. They're all like flip-flop sandals, all the same. I got a red pair, a gold pair, and a black pair. Same style, just 3 different colors. So right now I'm frying up some eggs, and I'm just gonna be doing some over medium eggs, and then I have some beef bacon in my air fryer right now. I just went and got this at the butcher. Look at that fat cap. I love beef bacon. Our butcher in town
It's a bacon store. They're known for their bacon all around. They smoke their own bacon in-house. Well, they make beef bacon out of brisket. It's so good. So I was having a craving for that, so I went and picked that up. I'll be back to show you what my plate looks like in just a minute. 3 fried eggs, 3 slices of beef bacon, and I have some blackberries and raspberries, and I like a little bit of balsamic vinegar drizzled on my berries. Really good on strawberries too. So I have that, and then I have, man, I was wanting eggs. You hear that? I have some sparkling water with a little shot of apple cider vinegar in it, and that is gonna be my little drink for now. See you in a little bit. All right, it is 2:30. I am having some coffee. This is Nespresso coffee from my Nespresso maker. It's about gone. When I was in town, I bought a slab of New York strip steak. I've been playing butcher because Ed's not here, and I've been slicing these steaks up nice and thick and vacuum sealing them. I have a couple here on the cutting board that I am going to leave out, and we're gonna grill those up tonight when Ed gets home. It cost me $101 for a almost 14-pound slab, and I got 13, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13 steaks out of this, and I sliced them really thick. Those are like 1.25 inches maybe. So 13 steaks, that's not a bad deal at all for what I paid for that slab. These are gonna go in the freezer, these are gonna go on the grill, and this is gonna go in the refrigerator. And I wanna show you all my view right now. These guys working on this gazebo out here, they're getting progress done. They are making all kinds of noise, but you know what? That is progress. Look at the peak. Look at the peak on the gazebo. All right, it is 10 after 5, and we are hungry. Ed's back home. He is firing up the grill, and we're gonna throw a couple of those steaks on the grill that I cut up earlier, the New York strips. I have some Caesar salad over there. I had some salad dressing already made up in the refrigerator, homemade. So I'm just gonna throw that together, and we're just gonna have salad and steak for dinner. And so I'll be right back to show you what it looks like when it's done. All right, this is dinner. Nice steak, cooked medium rare, and a little bit of Caesar salad on the side. I put some herb butter, garlic herb butter on top of my steak with some Maldon flaky salt. And then I have some sparkling water. And Ed's got the same thing over there. So we're gonna eat dinner, and I'll be right back. All right, just finished up dinner, and now I'm going out for my after dinner walk. I'm gonna take my little Sapphira around for about 10-15 minute walk, and that's gonna be it. No more eating, no more exercise for the rest of the night. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I will see you real soon. God bless.